Okay, so I'm going to try something new. I don't know how it's going to work, don't know if the camera's going to work or if the volume's going to work because I'm pretty far away. But I just kind of wanted to go over a little bit of gear that I'm hoping to use this season. It's September 3rd, so tomorrow's opening of Early Goose here in Ontario, at least in our portion of Ontario. So I'm still scrambling to try and find somewhere to go tomorrow. Might be in a field, might be out on the water, so hoping field. And what I'm going to be using this year, last couple of years I've been using Real-Geese decoys because most of my stuff is walk-in. So I started off with the Real-Geese Shadow series. So these are their bottom of the line kind of economy series ones, just the black and white guys. Now I have had some issues in the past with these. So what happens here, I've been told it happens in Ontario and I think Texas. What happens if these decoys get wet and get some mud on them here in Ontario? Apparently the finish kind of goes a little foggy like this, so we get these kind of white spots on there. So now I did deal with Real-Geese about this, and they're the ones that told me it seems to be somewhat of a common issue with these here in Ontario. And then, so what had happened was they replaced some, took care of me, they're a great company, reached out to them, they sent me new ones, got me set up, and then I also, when they sent me the new ones, I also had some issues with those. There had been some pressure issues when they were cutting them, and they almost kind of got too compressed and left ridges in them. So after going back and forth with them a couple of times, they ended up actually replacing them again, and they sent me the Shadow Series Eclipse. So again, these are their more economy-minded ones. They're black and whites, but they also have the soft fabric that their higher-end decoys have. So less glare, and they don't have the issue as the same as the other ones because they don't have that smooth plastic. It's not just the smooth material, it's got the that sort of soft fabric on it. So I've been running these and the Shadow Series the last couple seasons, and I've had luck with them, like only using silhouettes, and I've had birds come in, I've had success. And then this year I'm going to be using some of the Pro Series 2 lights. So again, there's some of their smaller decoys. These ones are a little more realistic. They've got the better coloring. Again, they have that fabric on them to cut down on the glare. They've even got the added feet. And these ones will take the metal stakes. These ones came with the metal stakes, or they've also got the cutout to do the wooden stakes as well, like some of their higher end older ones as well. So I'm looking forward to these guys. They'll add some color to the spread this year. So I'm really looking forward to those. And if I can't get out in the field and I have to go in the water, I've got some new DSD decoys this year. So I've got these full bodies. I'm going to be using those out on Georgian Bay this year. So I have those right now rigged up with some Rig 'em Right weights. I can't remember the size, but I've got the triangle ones on there. Hopefully they'll hold them in place because I will be out on some big water, and these are large decoys. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying those. As far as guns and stuff this year, I do have my new Weatherby Sorex. So this is the one, if you followed along for a little bit, this is the one I won last year through Final Approach contest. And I haven't hunted this gun yet, but I have, when I was out in Saskatchewan last year, this one is the same one that I used out there. What's that here? Remember how to use this guy. Where is that? There we go. There we go. So I'm going to have this guy out there this year. I did really well with it in Saskatchewan. And I've got my shot cam on there again. I got some good footage last year of using the Sorex out in Saskatchewan, so hopefully this one will give me a lot of good footage as well. And pairing that up, one thing I forgot to grab is I've got my new case here from Nature Tracks. So we had them on the Punisher podcast a while ago, and they sent us some gear. So one of the things I'm excited to try is this new gun case. And I was looking at buying one online before we had talked to them. And one of the questions I had from trying to look online was if it would hold, the case would hold a gun with the shot cam on it. Because some sliding cases I've had don't like to hold it. And they weren't sure at the time, they hadn't tested for that. But you can see it goes in there perfectly. It's nice and it's not loose, it's got enough room in there. Because that's the other thing I've had with some sliding cases, it's really snug to get the gun in there, especially with the shot cam. And I like having that bit of room so that you're not, especially when your gun gets muddy, it's not dragging all the dirt and everything through it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Again, that's the case from Nature Tracks. And they're pretty reasonable. I think they were only about $90 on their website, and they are Canadian. So added bonus there. And so ammunition-wise, last year I had good luck using my Winchester SXP, mind you. I was using Challenger 3-inch BBs. These were the 450 feet, or 1450 feet per second. Had really good luck with those guys last year, so I will be using up some of those. I've got a bit of those left. Once those are gone, and depending on how they do in the Weatherby, I'm also going to have the Federal Ultra Steel. So again, I won a case of these through the Final Approach contest last year. I got a case of these. These are 3-inch number 2s. Now, when I was in Saskatchewan, they supplied all the ammunition as well, and we used they had the duplex loads. They were BBs number 2s, and I think a 4 and a 6. Now, I had really good luck with the 4s and 6s on ducks. Geese, not so much, but I think that was opening day jitters, and I just wasn't doing very well, especially when I look back at the footage from the shot cam. I wasn't leading very well. So I'm excited to try these guys this year too, and hopefully have some luck with those. But like I said, it's the night before opening day. I got to finish getting my stuff ready, go do a bit of scouting, hopefully come up with a plan for tomorrow, and hopefully I've got some more footage and videos tomorrow of this stuff in action.